So hello guys, welcome back to another product review session from moveproductions.com. Yeah, so this has been a tremendous week for me. Let me just shortly explain. With my company, I was on a corporate shoot last week where we just shooted some pictures from a brand and beer company, which we are combining with a new release, a new Christmas song, Snowflake actually. So there we're just trying, to create another story to a release from an artist of us. You can hear that from December 1st, that's coming next week release. Check also on YouTube here where we have teasers and videos, followed by a lyric video then mid of December. So actually today is a product review. As always, we're giving you some show reels, pro and cons about the latest gear, studio equipment. So what I have today is, I really love it. I have to say, I fell in love with this gadget. So how can I show you this on the cam, because it's a huge box here. Hopefully you can see that. Now after I tested several keyboards from the industry, Alesis A49, QX49 for example, I had from MAUDIO the Midi-32 keyboard, key stations. So next up is the MAUDIO CODE49. It's amazing, fully equipped keyboard. I took the one in white color, so this is available in black and also white edition. At the moment here in Europe you can hardly find them, they're all stock out, so it's hard to get any of those devices. Now I have my most favorite one, it's the white edition. You see here it's fully equipped. On the left hand side you got a 16-piece drum pads you can use. You have pitch bend model wheels. You have about 9 faders, 8 buttons, and there's a special kind of XY code display. You can also steer your MIDI controlling functions in your DAW. So I guess this keyboard that's really one of the premium class keyboard. You have a full functional keyboard controller, fully equipped. Keys here, they are semi-weighted velocity keys, actually also easy to play. So as you can see it in the picture here, quite solid and really handy, comfortable when you play with it, so that's a really nice device. I guess for other features you can use the MAUDIO website. I don't mention here anything because I think one important thing to mention is the keyboard is VIP ready. That's a new industry standard then also for your workflows, and there are really many functionalities and features you have. Included is a LED display, and I will show you afterwards some pictures how nice that gadget really is. So that's the box, and let me just show you. I don't want to give you all the information by now. If you just look here on MAUDIO website, let me just mention that MAUDIO is also currently releasing new Oxygen keyboard controller. That's the Mid, or the the Mid series Oxygen keyboards. That's already the new smaller podcasting and gaming speakers, which you've seen here on the website. So let me just drop that interface as we already had. So these are the Oxygen Pro series, also then premium or higher level keyboard controllers. This is coming soon or available now. Maybe we give you a special review on those later on. So what we're talking about is the CODE49 white collared VIP ready keyboard controller. So most features I already talked about, and always important also with MAUDIO you have really great software bundles included. That's always a great value, and you shouldn't forget if you buy any device, because for example here MAUDIO they have several studio software. So that's Ableton Live, which is included for as a sequencer or DAW system you can use for recording. And then the software, virtual instruments tools here, for example, I work a lot to give you my advice here with Hybrid 3. That's actually a German manufacturer. I guess they call Air Music. Hybrid 3 is a kind of, you know, it's a great tool for electronic music where you have a lot of arpeggios, lead synth, trance sounds. Actually, it's not that famous on the market, but once I tried this out, worked with this, and I already use it in, I would say, many productions now. Yeah, that's Air Music, and you have Loom. That's a kind of, I guess, drum or loop tool you can use. So, more information on the website. I don't know if they have listed it, what software is included. I'm shortly checking that through for you guys. Features, specifications. No, that actually it's the US site. You have many showreels and video also here if you need detailed information. That's great. On the US site, it's not listed here. Pro Tools first. I guess here. Exclusive software. Ableton Live, as I said, Air Music technology. Hybrid 3, that's the one I mentioned. Great tool. Maybe let me just check if you just have a second, I can show you this gadget over here. Hybrid. That's the one over here. I hope you can see it on the cam. Hybrid. We have transcord, action pads, moving pads, dance pads, soft pads, and many sounds. Look at this. I mean, it's a really great tool, you know. If I work with native, you have to open about 10 tools with, for example, 5 or 10 sounds each. If you work with a standalone tool like Hybrid, your big advantage is you have more than 1,000 presets or 1,500 presets over here. So everything you want to use, pads, arpeggios, basses, hard bass, soft bass, basic bass, polysynths, keyboards, percussion, bells, hard leads, soft leads, rise and falls, this kind of hits and special effects, ambiences, drone sounds, FX, patches. It is a great tool, easy, plug and play, just select your sound and you can go with that. And you have several features, level and modulations, curves you can really adapt here, and presets you can really do it your own. You have full individualized possibilities, endless possibilities. So, and now we're just changing now the camera positioning. And we're looking at the CODE49, which is, you know, one of my favorite keyboards, I have to say. Why this? Beautiful to play, easy to handle. And what we're looking as a next step, it's very colorful, like, you know, for me it's like a rainbow in the sky. It's just one new title I'm working on. Rainbow in the sky, for me the keyboard is like a rainbow in the sky. You can use it, you have two values. If you buy this keyboard, on the one hand side, great look and feel. On the other side, you have really a colorful gadget here in the studio, which is beautifully also with LED lights. I'm going to show you this, you have to watch, and maybe I dampen the lights over here so we can see it perfectly. Okay, stay tuned, and 1 second, I'm ready for you guys. Thank you. Okay guys, I hope I did not promise you too much. Look at this awesome keyboard, 49 keys from MAUDIO, the CODE49. Here you see it from the side perspective, so that's rather small, not too much of height here, perfect for smaller studios. And awesome with these rainbow LED lights, really great tool. I'm going to show you this. If you want to hear, just take a look on some of the studio gear I'm using and also selling here over my studio for any clients I have or interest people who want to test gear. They can come to my studio, having a look over here, and also buy it or order it for any device. So we do also kind of home studio consulting here for any new home studio users. Perfect, so that's it, M-Audio, look at it again, awesome. I will give you now some show reels with the keyboard, and of course, like always, if I have the time, let's create a song together from scratch, just playing some keys. So now back to part 3 here on the M-Audio CODE49. So I just now start my DAW interface, I guess volume we have. So the drum pads you have over here. Of course you can assign them any colors what you want. So that's just a standard here, a standard setup, general MIDI, and you have the opportunity here, for example, I'm going to show you this, you can set this up for any other preset they already have, for example Ableton Live here, ABL, ABL, you have several options, Cubase, PT, that's Pro Tools, CUB, that's Cubase setup, Logic setup, then you have, I don't know, BW, let me just, I don't know actually which one's that they need, Ableton, and General MIDI. So you have the full setup, you have those faders here, you can assign all the 360-degree buttons. On the right hand side, 8 pieces of several keys, and you have the X, Y here, display and tool. That's more if you need anything like some more arpeggio or aftertouch, you can also assign it directly over this tool. Pitch bend modulation wheel, that's quite standard. Yeah, let's shortly go over here. You have also the keys, you can divide into 4 zones. I mean, you have several buttons over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I never use it. I guess you need it more for kind of live performances. So I'm working more in the studio here. And what else to say? I mean, many functions. I guess now we talked about more or less anything. Transport control over here. So nothing you really miss on this. Let's go now and just have a short, let's try over here. If you go like, there we go. Let's start. So, yeah, I mean, just that I'm, you know, fully in line here with the beat. I guess, what was that? Actually standard, yes, then I have 100 BPM. So that was just, you know, like it happens, some ideas I have just by piano, I put it in and then do some melody, lines, lyric, phrases, whatever. But maybe, you know, not always, but most commonly I'm starting a song like this. Sometimes I really have a straight melody or song in my mind, or a lyric or hook. And some ideas I just start from scratch by piano. Actually it never sounds like a full band, it never sounds like a finished song. But you know, actually you can do a lot with arrangement and songwriting, starting my piano lead like this, putting the drums, putting your bass, putting some strings on it. I think maybe that's another good idea for another workshop, or yeah, songwriting essential workshop. Then maybe we can do this, I don't know, over Christmas whenever I have time and some days off. So for now, I think, what do you think? I think we're done with the CODE49. If you have questions, drop me an email. I'm not really product specialist on M-Audio CODE49, but of course if I can help, I'll give you some advice. For me, really one of my favorite keyboard, also very comfortable keys, as we had already in the Native Instrument Contact A49, which is also a premium keyboard. Now you definitely can feel and see the difference from a entry-level keyboard starting at 60 or 70 bucks. That's definitely a difference. Beside all the multi-functionalities you have here for really completely assign or steer your DAW sequencing tool, for example Pro Tools, Ableton Live, whatever. Okay, just checking if I missed anything. I think we're done. So next week, important week, December 1st, release of Snowflake, debut single from a UK artist which is signed here at moveproductions.com, MPCOM. We're releasing this with a partner in California, US, one of our most important business partners. Releasing it everywhere, on internet radio, of course, on compilations, on all digital platforms. I guess it's about 250 stores worldwide. Yeah, check our website, check our social tools then for this release. And another secret I can open that to you, actually Snowflake was our Christmas song and release. So in the meantime, we will follow up with another great song from a US artist that happened suddenly actually. We had a first chat, I think, mid of November, where I just received a demo tape, which sounded already beautiful, so I just decided now to do a kind of immediate and quick release with that. So that's Full of Good Cheer. That's more a kind of Christian gospel song, which is really popular in the US. Full of Good Cheer also is now rolled out for a release then. I guess it's about December 10th, and then most probably the last release for this year, 2020. Of course, I will do everything then, providing you with great music in 2021 as well. Okay, yes, that's MAUDIO CODE49, guys. I have now some other tasks here in the studio, also updating some software and trying out some new kind of stuff, where I will also update you then in the next review or session here on YouTube. Thanks very much. Please visit all the social videos here, product reviews, Homestudio Essential, recording essentials. We have latest releases from moveproductions.com here on the YouTube side with great songs, of course. Check it out. I wish you a great weekend. Actually, tomorrow is the first Advent. Christmas coming soon. And yeah, I'm not really in shape for Christmas, to be honest. I was totally planned now and booked out with recording session I had this week. We're working on 3 all-new songs. Then we have the whole promotion factory starting with the releases coming, doing the artwork, doing some mastering, putting all data here to my providers, metadata and all that stuff for releasing the material. And then I had also some new gear here in the studio, which I'm testing out, downloading software. So it's a lot always to do. Besides creating music, I always say, you know, from 100% of my time, I just spend about 5% of my time by creating music here on the studio, home studio. So that's always important, that you really are very, very efficient and your tools are running in the studio, because I really hate nothing else than something is not working and I have problems here with the studio, but that's all doing very well. Yes, thanks for that watching. Thanks for this session here. Wish you a great first event. Christmas coming soon, but I guess we're doing another review then. Take care of yourself, keep safe, have a good weekend. Bye bye, guys.
Only memories of